So you start a brand new position at a brand new job. When you go to lunch, you sit down with a bunch of veterans who've been there for 5, 10, 15 years, and they're telling you how horrible the pay is. They don't ever give raises at this job. But don't think for 1 second that those veterans didn't try. For years and years and years, they were putting in requests for raises. They said, we deserve more money for the work that we put in. And for years and years, they were denied. Until that day, the supervisor walks in and announces all of their hard work has paid off. Years and years of fighting for a raise just earned them one. But not just them, you too. The supervisor said each and every single employee is getting a raise. And that's when all the veterans started looking around like, no, you mean the people who've been here for years and years, the people who put in that work fighting for this raise. Those are the people who are getting one, right? And the supervisor says, everyone, including the new employees. And that's when everybody's looking around like, wait a minute, you didn't put in no work. You didn't request no raise. And on your very first day, you get what we've been fighting for years? Well, that's the way that it looks. You see, what's about to happen to you is you're about to get favor so uncommon and so fast, it's literally not going to be fair. And I'm going to tell you all about it right now. What's up, everybody? I hope you're ready because the uncommon favor is coming. Okay, now, you're not trying to make nobody mad. You're not trying to insult nobody, but it just seems as though the uncommon favor, it may just seem like it's not right. That's not right. But that's okay. You're going to receive this uncommon favor without guilt, without shame, without feeling bad, because when God decides to bless you, that's not your fault. Okay, so we're going to be talking about how this may work in your life. I got 8 specific areas where this could possibly unfold for you. So we're going to start right here on YouTube. I got these full moon notes, and these are actually really, really good. But over on Patreon, we're taking it a step further because I got these shiny, sparkly star cards, and we're going to be talking about these specific things over on Patreon. Now, of course, I like to tell you guys that I want you to come to Patreon as soon as you can, but I'd like for you to wait at least until the 1st. You know, if you want to come over right now, that's fine, but if you're watching this video before the 1st, Patreon does charge you the day you join. So even if you join on the 29th or the 30th, they turn right around and then they charge you on the 1st of the month so that you're paid up for that next month, okay? So make sure you are mindful of that before you join, all right? But I would love to have you. So click the link in the description box to hear the other 4 key areas where this uncommon favor may take place in your life. But for now, let's go ahead and get to these full moon notes. Now, I want you guys to take a look at the screen, and I want you to choose the number that you feel most drawn to. And of course, as I tell you guys, you can listen to the entire video. Each and every single one of these may be a key factor for you. It's just that the number you choose could be a little bit more highlighted in your life at this time. All right? So, without further ado, let's get to these messages. All right, so if you chose number 1, I need you to get ready, okay? I don't care if you know it already or if you have absolutely no idea what it is. You are about to find favor in purpose or repurpose, okay? What were you born to do? If you already know it, cool. But it's about to be enhanced. And for those of you who wonder every single day, what am I supposed to do with my life? Why was I born? Why was I created? You're about to discover that. Now, let me give you this definition of purpose. The reason for which something is done or created. A lot of you guys are about to discover why you were created. Your 2 feet touched down on this planet for a specific reason, or what I got was a slew of different reasons that all come together to make one main purpose. Like take Steve Harvey, for example, okay? He's a host, he does comedy, and he does maybe movies, he had a TV show. All of these things came together to create one big purpose. And of course, you can look at a lot of different people and see that they do multiple things, but you can still kind of collectively see how it all cohesively comes together and makes them who they are. Some of you guys have multi-purpose or a multi-purpose, right? So it's not just one thing. And for those of you who chose this number, something new is about to be added. What I received in the message was that new assignments are being given out. You who chose number 1, you have proven yourself to God, and you are getting an official hand clap. You are getting a graduation slip, and you know that you're going to the next level. Now, for those of you who are already kind of in a purpose, what I got for you was there are things about your life that are about to be repurposed. For example, you may have gone through pain. We're going to take that pain and we're going to turn it into a book. Okay, that pain has been repurposed to now bring profit. Or we're going to go and, a lot of you guys may get a platform to tell your story, to share your story. There's going to be a repurpose. So if you chose number 1, it's about purpose, it's about repurpose, or it's about adding new things to what you already have, and it's going to be a multi-purpose, okay? Along with this discovery or favor in purpose, because remember, we're talking about not just knowing it, but having that supernatural favor over this thing, which means it's going to catapult and take you to way higher places that maybe normally you wouldn't have went. I mean, this was destined when you got here, but as others look at you, they may think, yo, that favor ain't fair, or that's so uncommon for someone to have that, or for maybe you guys in your own community, in your own area, amongst your own friends, you're gonna receive something as far as purpose that nobody else around you has, okay? Now, you're gonna find out just how much you matter. Okay, your purpose is going to unfold like a beautiful rose, and you're going to see just how much your purpose means and affects other people. All right, now with this favor in purpose, I got this demonstration to help you understand. You remember when we were in school, we were kids, and the teacher needed a student to run the papers down to the office, right? So they choose you. Hey, run these papers down to the office. And all the other kids, oh, that's not fair. You get to leave out of class, right? They come with all these perks. You get a hall pass. You get to leave class. You're going to go to the water fountain on the way. There are a lot of things that come with being chose for a special purpose. In this case, the special purpose was to take those papers down. You were working on an assignment. You had an assignment. You had to do your 1, 2, 3s and your ABCs. But out of nowhere, unexpectedly, the teacher chose you for a brand new assignment. And that assignment came with perks. That assignment got you out of class. That assignment made all the other students look at you and say, that's not fair. But that's what happens when you get chose. And that's the example that I got to kind of help reel this number in so that you guys can understand what's about to happen to you, okay? So remember, purpose, repurpose, or multi-purpose. It doesn't matter. You have a purpose, and it's definitely about to have a lot of favor sprinkled all over it. All right, if you chose number 2, I need you to get ready. Get your face on, because you are about to find favor in public perspective, okay? I was led to the definition of perspective for you. It means a particular attitude towards or regarding something. So as far as, whether you have a platform, most who are chosen consider themselves to be, leaders. There's going to be some type of platform involved. There's going to be some type of public opinion involved. And it's something about your perspective. It's something about the way you think. There's something extra special about your ideas. And not only is it the perspective, It's the power to persuade other people to go with your perspective. Now, a lot of you guys who are chosen, you feel like you are a great leader. You are going to be favored. This is another part of the public perspective, but you are going to be favored in the realm of activism. Okay. So if you've never thought of that before, this may set a light bulb. If you've been thinking of this, this is your confirmation. So activism is an action of using vigorous campaigning to bring about political or social change. So when it comes to the realm of speaking, when it comes to the realm of public opinion, yours is going to really, really matter. You have the power to not only change perspective, but if you can change perspective, then you can make changes. A lot of you guys are going to find favor when it comes to getting, laws changed or making things happen in your community. It's for some of you going to be as if, when we had our scenario earlier, all of these people did it. They signed petitions. They were the ones going to the meetings. They were the ones putting in the requests. But it wasn't until the day you came that things changed. It was something about your energy. It was something about your vibe that everything they had fought for, they couldn't do. But as soon as you stepped in the room with that favor sparkling all over you, things changed. And of course, these people, in the scenario, they were looking at you like, oh, how did you do that? But it's called favor. Favor will have people wondering, how, okay? Now, I also got some other great things about the public perspective. You are going to be set apart. You were made to stand out. Your voice was made to be heard, okay? These things are going to happen, or the way that you move up through like the chain of command is going to happen through a chain of events or special circumstances. For example, you may get asked to speak somewhere unexpectedly. You're just sitting in a little graduation, but you just so happen to have opened that up or did this, and they need you to give a speech real quick. Or you're called upon, they're out there marching for something, and they hand over the megaphone, and it's your voice that has to lead the crowd. Whatever the case may be, the public will agree. The public will like what you do. Okay, so again, I'm seeing sleeping giants right now. Some of you guys are giants in the political realm. You are giants when it comes to social change. And the ideas and the perspectives that have been given to you are God-given. And they've been given to you for a very special reason, for you to use them, for you to shout to the rooftops, whatever it is that you're supposed to be making changes on this planet for, okay? Now, perspective is also a point of view. So it's a particular attitude towards something, and it is a point of view. I'm seeing binoculars, and it's like you can see things way far out, maybe into the future, or you could just, your perspective, your intelligence level, you can see as if you had binoculars. Where somebody has to see binoculars or have a pair of binoculars to see out that far, you don't need those. Now, I'm being led to go back to that sleeping giants. Some of you guys, like I'm seeing this, God is doing like this. You know how you got to wake up the kids in the morning, go to school, you got to push them in and pull them out the bed and do all that kind of stuff. Okay, this is what's happening to you. You're being shaken up right now. If you've been feeling this in your spirit, you are being shaken up right now for this particular thing. This is the direction that you need to go, okay? If you've been feeling that, this is your confirmation. If you are the sleeping giant, this is your wake-up call. When it comes to public perspective, you will be favored. All right, so if you chose number 3, whether it is physical, like actually happening in this realm, the earth realm, or whether it is spiritual, you are about to find favor in rulings, judgment, in any area where you've been falsely accused, okay? This is the time of truth. That's what I got as far as this year goes, as far as like just this season. This is the season of truth. What's real will stand, and what's fake will fall. And so any area where there was rulings and judgment, whether it's regular actual court, spiritual court, what I got was there is going to be an overwhelming amount of evidence that proves you right. Okay, we got a lot of proofs, we got a lot of facts. Okay, a lot of things are going to be shown, a lot of things are going to be revealed. And this is also like a special message or a special note that I got for you. God saw it all, and you're going to recover it all and then some. So this is the thing. Sometimes you feel alone, or sometimes you feel like, if people only knew the truth. Well, God is saying the truth will be revealed. Truth stands the test of time. When we learned, the laws of gravity, right? Sir Isaac Newton, those laws stayed all the way here we are in 2022 because it was the truth. See, we can't go around changing the facts. It is what it is. And just like the truth is in you, or the truth is out there, wherever the truth lies, that's where it's going to be. Now, that's funny. I just said wherever the truth lies. That's interesting. Maybe that means something to somebody. But wherever the truth is, it would be revealed. It's going to be openly revealed. These are court cases. These are lawsuits. I also got that for somebody out there. Something about sitting on lawsuits. Like, you're sitting on lawsuits. And I'm not trying to encourage nobody to go get in court and start doing all that kind of stuff. But you have some actual, I'm getting ruling money, which means if you had something in mind, and there's a particular case that you wanted to present to the judge, you wanted to take it to a lawyer, you wanted to get an opinion. What I'm getting is that you will have that overwhelming amount of evidence. You have what you need in order to prove the truth. And it will result in what I keep hearing as rule money or ruling money, maybe even judgment money, okay? Also, you will receive double for rumors and lies. Now, this is taking place in the spiritual court, okay? The things that you thought people got away with, or even for some people, oh yeah, I got away with that. Oh, I did that and it didn't matter. Yes, that was a long time ago and I never received any karma from that. It's coming. You see, sometimes karma, I'm seeing it like a stew. I'm seeing this big pot right now, and I'm seeing, okay, throw in some lies, throw in some rumors, throw in some insults, and mix it all together. And karma's just sitting there making the stew. Because guess what? This is exactly what karma is going to serve. The same stew that was created is the same stew that person is going to have to eat. Okay, so imagine being in court, you did all this, and they said all that, and then it just says $50,000, $100,000 awarded to you. You're going to be somewhere talking about, I ain't got it. We've seen this happen on the internet, right? But anyway, you receive double for the lies and the rumors. Now, this is interesting. This is where things took a turn. And I'm like, what? You want me to say that? Yes, watch this. For some of you guys, you're about to get away with something. You actually did something, and you're going to find favor, and this is why it's not going to be fair. You're going to find favor even though you did something wrong. I got the reference of Cain and Abel, the brothers. One brother killed the other over some jealousy stuff. But even the fact that he killed his own brother, there was a hedge of protection put over him. And God was saying, like, listen, don't touch him. Don't touch him. I know what he did. I saw it. I was there when he did it. But don't touch him. You know what I'm saying? So even though some of y'all be raising hell, you got this hedge of protection over you where God is saying, still don't touch him. You on the do not arrest list. No, get away from them. Or judge, let them out of jail. Because there's a hedge of protection over you, because no matter how much you mess up, you can't change the purpose that God put on the inside of you. So you're going to keep getting away with it, till you get your mind right, till you get your head on straight, and then you go and follow that purpose the way you was intended to follow that purpose. So some of y'all, boy, you keep wondering, why do I keep getting away with this? Or why do I keep getting away with that? That's just God stacking it up. Like, okay, now you know you're going to have to go speak on my behalf later on, right? You're going to have to tell everybody how good I was to you when I let that slide. So you're going to have to make it up, but you're going to have to make it up through purpose, okay? Now that's for somebody out there to keep messing it up, keep messing up. God still got you even though you keep messing up. However, this is mainly for those people who have been falsely accused. You're going to find favor in judgments and rulings, okay? All right, and if you chose number 4, the very last one, I need you to get ready. You're going to be here a while. Not only are you going to be here a while, everything you built going to be here a while. And it's going to be here even after you're gone. You want to know why? Because if you chose number 4, you're about to find favor in longevity. What does that mean? Well, let me give you 2 definitions. First of all, longevity means long life. So the long life that you're going to live, or the long life of your company, the long life of your children, the long life of your legacy. And it also means long existence or service. So a lot of you guys are about to find longevity, which means when you plant your feet down, it's going to be there for a long time. For example, when you plant a tree, you may not live to experience the shade that that tree is going to provide in the future, but your grandchildren might, and your great-grandchildren might. There is longevity in whatever you plant right now, okay? Now, this is going to happen and unfold as you move along. Everything may not come at this exact instance, but that's because your journey was meant to unfold and get bigger and better over time, okay? Enlargement of territory is where you're going to find favor. Expansion is also where you find favor. Like, for example, I'm seeing a vision of someone planting a tree, but you didn't just plant that one tree, you planted a whole row of trees. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just one tree, it's an expansion of trees. It's a large territory of trees. Now, let's say each of these trees got some fruit on it. You got an apple tree, you got a lemon tree. These things are going to last throughout the ages. They're going to outlast you. So again, you will evolve over time. Things will get bigger and things will get better. Now, for some of you guys, I get this rush. Like, let me hurry up, or I want God to give it to me all right now. And it's not happening like that because, again, this is an unfoldment. It's kind of like if we're building a skyscraper. It's not going to get built overnight. Layer by layer, level by level, it has to go up. But just because it's taking time to go up does not mean it won't one day be this grand, large structure. Remember, the longer it takes, the longer it lasts. There's a rush that I feel where somebody's rushing, and I keep getting the need to tell you, in due time, and time is on your side. Now, that's not for everybody, but for you, there's something about time being on your side, or you being at the right place at the right time, and that will activate things that will accelerate you and will cut the time in half. It's something about you with time, okay? And for some of you all, you're going to get, again, better with time. More knowledge is going to be instilled through time, okay? You are also, when it pertains to longevity, how does someone stay in the game so long? How does someone continuously evolve? Well, you're going to get a supernatural power to keep going. Like the Energizer Bunny, keep going and going and going, right? But you're going to find favor with the supernatural ability to keep it moving. The supernatural ability to look at something and say, ooh, I got another idea. Ooh, I got a way to make that better. Ooh, I got a way to expand that. Ring, ring, hello. Yeah, let's go ahead and add that. Let's enlarge the territory. You see phone calls and people and dealing with things. Things get better and expand over time. With you guys, I got the phases, okay? There's going to be phases of your longevity. And it looks a little something like this. First, you are held. This is God holding you as a little baby. And then you learn how to crawl. And this is all spiritually speaking, of course. But then you learn how to walk. Then you learn how to run. Then you learn how to fly. And then you soar. And that's the stages of your evolution. This is how you are going to have that longevity over time. This is how things are going to withstand the test of time. And even when your time on this planet is up, the longevity is going to live longer than you. The things that you've built are going to stay even when you're gone. I need y'all to get in tune with this word legendary. Legends never die. It's longevity with legends. You don't do a little today and then that's it. Longevity. That means I'm going to do it and I'm going to do it bigger and I'm going to do it better and I'm going to do more and I'm going to evolve and I'm going to expand. And this is what you're about to find favor in. So remember, you were held, then you crawled, then you walk. Some of y'all running right now. Some of y'all flying right now. And before it's all said and done, you are going to soar. So get ready, because you're about to find favor and longevity. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. All right, guys, I hope you were able to find some golden nuggets of information and some encouragement, some motivation. I need you guys to keep going and to stay focused, because the favor that is coming in, you literally can, check my new single, ride the wave, okay? But this is not where it ends, because I have some messages with these stars, and these are really good too. These are things that you need to know. So again, if you want to come on over today, you are more than welcome. But if not, wait until the 1st so you can start at the beginning of the month and get all the messages for the rest of the month and only have to pay that one time, okay? If this is where it ends for you, I appreciate you so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. And make sure you guys stay up, stay encouraged. Much love and light to you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.